Hey everybody, it's Tuesday and another time for another Tuesday tip. And so today we have Darryl Stonum, who is from the Duke City Gladiator indoor football team and a former member of Kansas City Chiefs.
Correct.
And so he is currently here this indoor football season, and he has an issue with basically one of his muscles that goes basically through his abdomen and into his hips. And so he has a kind of a recurring snapping problem that he feels in his left hip.
One of the many problems.
And so it's actually a problem called with the psoas muscle, and sometimes it's called psoas syndrome. It can have a few different sorts of manifestations, such as snapping in the hip. A lot of times it can cause low back pain. It can cause the pelvis to tilt out of place. The psoas is actually probably the most underappreciated muscle in our human body, in that it is the only muscle that crosses from our upper body to our lower body, and it is our primary hip flexor. So when somebody's walking up a flight of stairs, running, jumping, anything that drives that knee up, it's actually the psoas muscle that's doing all the work. And so being a professional football player, Darryl has had many years of leaping and bounding and that sort of thing. So his psoas muscle is a little bit tight. And so I'm going to just show a brief technique that I use to release the psoas muscle. Okay, so basically I will take Darryl and stretch him out here a little bit. And then I'll bend him at the knee, his left knee. And I get him into this position. And basically I'll find his hip bone on his left side. And basically I'll work through it. I can work through the t-shirt and come off his hip bone, and I just kind of work my way into his abdomen to a point where I can find the muscle, and then Darryl's going to pull his knee up a little bit, and the muscle pops up right into my finger. And now I'll go ahead and relax. And so I do kind of a deep massage on it. So I'm massaging his psoas muscle. So once it kind of releases, I can feel it in my fingers. Then I begin a stretching technique where I actually pin the muscle against his hip and I stretch it out. And he can probably feel that stretch as I do it.
Yep.
And I do this about a half dozen times. And this actually helps the psoas muscle release, helps prevent the snapping problem, and also makes the low back adjusting more easy. So if you're interested in finding out more about psoas and psoas syndrome, how it may relate to you in low back pain or hip pain, please give us a call at Apollo Chiropractic Health and Wellness. Area code 505-792-3311. All right, everybody, have a great day.